All right, getting ready to do a 2-box PSA vintage submission reveal. These cards were submitted at the 2022 National and just coming back this morning, so January 20th. Quite a great turn time for PSA. All right, box one. And I've gone ahead and put on these 3 sheets the grades that I was expecting or thought I might get. So we'll see how I did. There it is. So we can hold that up. PSA, pretty nice packaging they're doing now. Uh-oh, looks like we got some that they didn't grade. So let's see here. See which direction they're facing. Okay. I'm gonna set the box to the side. I think we'll do these. We'll do them 10 cards at a time. Okay. All right, so get my pen. All right, so I think I submitted here 5 different Schmidt rookies, so this will be the first group of 10. Let's see how I did. 4. All right, that's about right what I expected. Let's check that one off. Very good. Let's see that one. Next up is a Rickey Henderson TCMA minor league card from 1979. Let's see what I was projecting here. I was projecting an 8 on this one. And an 8, 2 for 2. Let's see here. Rickey Henderson TCMA, Ogdenay's minor league card. Next up is a 1979 Eddie Murray O-Pee-Chee. I think this one was pretty sharp when I saw it. I thought this one might grade high, and I had this one down as a 9. So Eddie Murray O-Pee-Chee 1979 came back a 9. 3 for 3. Boy, I'm right on the mark. Nice centering on that one. Check that one off. 3 for 3 on what I thought the grade would be. Let's see here. We have a 1974 Topps Dave Winfield rookie. This is part of a collection I bought from a coworker, and childhood collection, but he kept his in a shoebox and I don't think played with them because they were in pretty nice shape. So 1974 Winfield. I had this one down as a 6, probably because the centering on the back there, as you can see. Whoa, came back an 8. All right, that's a win. All right. 8 on the Winfield rookie. Okay, next up, I'm working on a complete set of 1972 O-Pee-Chee baseball, and one of the keys to that set, a tough card, is the Gil Hodges card. and he passed away, I believe, during spring training in 1972 when he was the Mets manager on the golf course. So there's a notation of that on the front of the card, and you have Met team collectors that seem to go after this card, as well as set collectors. So I was fortunate enough to pick up a couple of these after searching for quite some time. So I'm projecting on one of them a 6 because of the centering on the back, and then the other one a 6 or a 7. So it looks like the one with the back centering issues is up first. And the first one came back I was projecting a 6 on this one. Yeah, 6. A 7. Nice. Okay. And there you see the notation. Deceased April 2nd, 1972 on the front. But decent centering on the front. It was just the back. Centering was a little off, so that's a win. 7 on that one. Note that. And then the second Gil Hodges 72 O-Pee-Chee. I was projecting a 6 or a 7 on this one, and it came back a 6. How do you like that? Okay, so they were a little tougher on the one that had the better centering on the back, but I'll take it. It's a tough card. It's sought after, so there's that. Next card is a 54 Dan D potato chip card of Bob Friend. Working on a second set of these. I love food issue cards, so there's the back of it. On this one, I was projecting a 3 or a 4. And so 54 Dan D potato chips Bob Friend came back a 4. Excellent. Looks nice. Doesn't have a lot of staining on front like a lot of them do. So that's great. Came back a 4. All right. 58 Yogi Berra is the next card up. I picked this one up at the National in 2021 in Chicago, and from a dealer, I think he's out of Florida, and a big lot of vintage cards that I got. And this one stood out. It looked nice, so I don't think I was expecting too high a grade. I just thought it would look nice in a holder. I was thinking maybe a 4 or a 5 on this one. So let's take a look how we did. A 5. 58 Berra, I like that when it's in focus and doesn't have a lot of surface wear and nice color. Yeah, solid 5. It's good. Pleased so far. Pretty much on the mark for what I was thinking. A couple wins on these so far, so this is good. Next is a 61 Topps high number Willie Mays All-Star. Yeah, I picked this one up a long time ago. I've just been holding off from submitting. Centering on the back is pretty nice. And I was projecting on this one. Sorry, here, let me check my notes. On this one, I was projecting a 4 or a 5. 61 Willie Mays All-Star, came back a 5. A little off center, left to right there, but nice corners, nice surface. Again, solid 5 on that. This is one I was, the last card in the submission when I did the form, and I kind of regretted submitting it just because I knew it was going to be a lower grade, but it's an older Bobby Orr. It's a 69 Topps Orr, so I went ahead and just threw it in there, and I was only expecting a 3 or a 4 at best on this. This one came back, wow, a 5. Wow. Yeah, the corners on this one, yeah, this one puzzles me. I'll take it, but the bottom corners on this are soft. So kind of surprised with that, but wow, that's great. Great on the ore. So I think that's the third one that I've done even better than I thought I would do. All right, let's do 10 more. Okay, we have a 54 Red Heart Bell, Gus Bell. So yeah, I've been sitting on these Red Hearts for a while, working on a second set of these as well. Let me check my notes, what I was projecting on the Bell. I thought this would come back a 6. I think these were a little nicer, so knowing how they grade Red Hearts, I was hoping I would get a 6 on the Bell, and it came back a 6. Pretty good, pretty consistent on this order here, so take a 6 on the Bell. Red Shanding is the next Red Heart, 54 Red Heart. Again, this one was nice as well. I was projecting a 6 again on this one. 6. Maybe PSA needs to hire me. Right. Really consistent here on my projections. Next up is the last card that I picked up for my 54 Topps hockey set. Last card I needed. It was really a tricky one. And I was lucky enough to get this one on eBay due to somebody misspelling the last name. I got it for a great price. And I thought it looked pretty nice on the condition. And so I thought, you know what, I'll just go ahead and submit it. I don't grade a lot of hockey, but this one I figured, as tough as it was to find, and in the condition, that I thought it would grade somewhere in the mid-range. So I was projecting on this one a 4 or a 5 for Milt Schmidt. Let's see how it came in. 4. Okay, that works. It's got the color border on the bottom, so yeah, hard to expect a high grade on anything with that on something that old. So a 4 on the Milt Schmidt. This is a good one. This one I picked up at a great shop in Baltimore called the Baseball Card Outlet. One of my favorite card shops on the East Coast, and went in there over this past summer, I think, and I saw this one in the showcase and thought, wow, that is a good looking card. I already had one for my set, but I went ahead and upgraded with this one, and I'm excited to see how this one would come in. And I'm projecting a 6 or a 7, and I know it had nice centering on the front. So 54 Bowman, Whitey Ford, came back a 5.5. Ooh, okay. I must have missed something on that, because nice corners, nice surface, nice color. Yeah. Must have missed something there. Well, I like the card. That's great. Is what it is. That's a great card, and it'll look great on my set. So $5.5. Next up is a 1952 Robin Roberts. I picked this one up during the COVID shutdown online from a great dealer in New York, Steve Verkman, Clean Sweep Cards. Figured 52 Topps Hall of Famer, looked nice, and the price was right. I think it was before things started taking off, so I thought it looked nice, and I needed one for my set. So I was projecting for the this card. Let's see where it is on my list. This one I was projecting a 3. Looks nicer than a 3 from the back, but let's see what I got. Red back, 52, Roberts, a 4. Outstanding. And I do like nice centering in that one. Stood out to me, so that's probably what gave it the edge there. I thought that would be a 3, so 4 on the Roberts. Next one is an Ernie Banks, 55 Topps Ernie Banks. This one I picked up one of the Philly shows a few years ago. Second year Banks. On this one, I was projecting a 4. Came back a 4. Right on. Again, nice centering. Pleased with that. Next up, have a 1954 Wilson Franks, Ina Slaughter. This one I picked up at the 2021 National from House of Cards. Working on this set, tough one, slow go, but it's a nice looking card. And on this one, I was projecting a 2 or a 3. So had some issues and thought, I wanted to hold her for the set. So it came back a 3. Great. That's great. All right. Next up is going to be a series of 1968 Jack in the Box that I've picked up over the years. And the two keys on this are the Riley rookie and the Elvin Hayes rookie that a year before the Topps issues. So, or 2 years before on Riley, but 1 year ahead on the Topps Hayes rookie. So a series of these, I think there's 3 Rileys and 4 Hayes rookies. On the Hayes, I was projecting anywhere from an 8 on 2 of them, a 9 on 2 of them, maybe a 10 on 1. And on the Rileys, I was expecting an 8 on 1 and a 9 on 2 of them. So let's see. An 8 on the first Riley. So on the mark there. Blank back issued. Nine on the second. Let's see if I got a 9 on the third. Let's see if my projections are right. No, an 8 on the third one. Okay, so missed on 1. And these next cards should be the Hayes rookies. First one. So I'm projecting on the Hayes 2 8s, a 9, and then maybe a 9 or a 10. There was one that stood out as being nicer than the others that I thought might have a shot at a 10. First one, a 9. Second Hayes, an 8. All right, so 2 Hayes rookies left. One I was projecting an 8, and then the other one a 9 or a 10. Let's see if I get the first 10 on the submission. I don't think I was expecting many 10s on this submission given vintage and I collect mid-grade, but let's see what comes up. An 8, which leaves that last one that I felt was either going to be a 9 or a 10. And the last Hayes rookie, another 8. All right. Well, yeah, these are a real thin stock, so some of them had toning, so that is what it is on that. I think we'll take a break and then do part 2 of this video.